Hey, what's up guys? This is Dave from NetcodeGuides.com, and we're going to be doing a demo review for Miku. He's a DMG and it's on Inferno. And now, the first thing we want to talk about is this piston round, because this is just a classic case of you trying to do a little bit too much and you overthinking a little bit. Alright? You left your position way too early here, and had you held it, you probably would have been able to, if you hit the shots, kill, 2 to 3 of them and really win your team the round. So right here, your teammate gets rusted arch, he gets a kill, and then he dies. And you immediately get out of one of the best spots you could possibly be in to stop an arch to site take. Okay? Now, maybe you thought they were going to spawn, but you gotta think, what's more vulnerable? Spawn right now, where they have to go all the way back here to hit to B, or A, where all they have to do is wrap and then be in your face. Now, you were at Pope, you could have just went on this back wall and you could have peeked in and out, and it's a very, very favorable CT shot right here. I understand what you were trying to do. You probably thought they were going spawn, but you got to understand by that, doing too much in this game is usually spells disaster for you, and that's when you start to lose rounds. Okay? So next time, let the play develop, and once you see the play develop, if they're going through spawn, then you react. But you moved before you saw the play develop. Like an example I would give you is like in football. Maybe you just bit way too hard off like a pump fake or something, or you didn't let the you're a quarterback and you didn't let the the routes develop and you got picked off because of it or something. Okay, so you got to let the play develop and then react. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so I've noticed immediately you go to the Pope pit every single round, and right here this is something that I don't really understand. So you have a smoke grenade out and you want to smoke the end of halls, but this would be much better used if you smoked here at the start instead of just like pre-smoking halls when nobody's there. Okay, then you would have had that information, you would have known a lot more about where they are and what they're doing, and would have been a lot more beneficial to your team, because it's very difficult for the T's to take middle if you throw that hall smoke, because the T's can't really go towards boiler or safely take halls through that smoke. Okay, so instead of ever like pre-smoking like that, if you want to pre-smoke, smoke the end of halls. Okay? If you're not going to pre-smoke, just save your smoke until you really, really feel pressure, and then use that smoke. Alright? So once again this round, you actually make the same mistake. You don't let the play develop, and you rotate and react to what's happening much too early. So let the play develop and then react to it. One of your teammates got killed at arch side. You think they're wrapping for some reason, even though your teammate's under porch, and they can't really be doing that. And then your teammate dies at porch, and they quickly enter the site, and then you're in a terrible position with an off, and you get easily traded on. And the T has a decent chance to win this round. I mean, bombs down spawn, so he shouldn't. But think about how easy that round would have been had you just stayed Pope, let it develop. Maybe you were balcony with your op. Maybe you dropped to porch and helped middle or something, So try to let the play develop more and then react towards that. Okay, so right here you're actually kind of playing this pretty wrong. I'm going to show you a new angle that you could use really quickly. That's going to be much better than what you're doing here, especially against Glocks right now. Like against Glocks, you really should be playing the angle that I'll show you right now. You're just kind of letting them get in your face by what you're doing right now, and it's going to result in you dying here. I'm going 1 for 1. So I'm going to show you a new angle that's almost unkillable. That is one of the best things you could do with Pope. Alright, Miku, so I'm going to give you some tips when it comes to playing halls. Okay? First, this counter flash. One of the best counter flashes in the game to blind anybody porch. Alright? Second, instead of playing like this, where you're peeking in and out, play like this. When you know they're going to come out halls, easiest headshots of your life. They'll come out generally looking sight, because they're going to peek like this. You're not going to see anybody. And then they'll come out peeking sight. Bam. You headshot them. Okay? That's number 2. Number 3. This spot. Very good spot. Nobody will pre-fire you. Super easy kill for you. Not only is it really good, but if they smoke like so, then you could jump up here and you could lurk around the smokes when they come up porch and get really easy frags. Okay? Fourth. This spot. Really, really strong. Killing anybody walking out halls. And then you could easily move to balcony and play around here or play around here. Okay? Now, Probably the most important thing is your use of your smoke grenades. Proper use of your smoke grenades is key to being good in this game. You're using your smoke grenades very, very poorly right now. If you use your smoke grenade properly, it's almost a free round win. Okay? There's two ways you want to use your smoke grenade at halls. Okay? You either want to use it early, just to throw like this, and make sure they can't get any halls control, and delay them for like 15-20 seconds. I wouldn't really recommend that. I think it's much better if you save your smoke until you think they're going to execute, and then right when they are, bam, throw a smoke on their face, and they can't do anything. You completely stop them from entering the site from there. Your rotate comes, you pin them into that area, and it's really easy for you to win the round from there. All right? And those are my tips for playing halls. Actually, the very last tip that I forgot to add is don't be afraid to double up ports with your teammate. Don't be afraid to throw that smoke halls and watch halls from here, and then as soon as your teammates need help middle, start peeking and fragging out middle, and then quickly turn around to halls and help your team. Alright, Miku, I wasn't able to watch too much T side because of how quickly you guys won. The only thing I want to note on T side is that your Glock, by second round you only had Glock armor and some nades. Definitely get some type of pistol, some type of gun at the very least. If you can, Galil armor or AK armor is the best though. That Glock's pretty shitty if they have like CZ armor. I mean, you're at a huge disadvantage. So try to keep that in mind. Besides that, I know you only went 12 and 12, but you really didn't have that many opportunities on your CT side, and those opportunities that you were given to you, you were playing just much too, you weren't letting the play develop, like I said earlier. You were playing, to try to predict what was going to happen instead of letting the T's come to you and you winning the round that way. So just work on your patience. Work on the tips I showed you when playing halls, and try to apply those new things that I showed you, and I think it'll help a lot. Thank you for watching, and thank you for submitting your demo, Miku. This has been Days from NetcodeGuides.com. Peace out.